It's live stream. Okay, so welcome everyone. We are live. So actually, yesterday I had gone with my daughter to watch this movie, Inside Out 2. I'm not sure आपने देखी है विकास या सुना है इसके बारे में.
नहीं यार.
Okay, I'll just switch it to a faster network. 1 minute दीजिए.
Sure.
कुछ नहीं. Okay. So this movie, I went along with my daughter to watch this movie. मुझे initially लगा this movie is for kids. So, but yeah, I really wanted her to see this movie, and Jyoti nahi, otherwise Jyoti had recommended this particular movie. So I thought I'll just take her. So interestingly, I think this movie is not only applicable for kids, but for so many of us, like most of us, because it's all about emotions and how our emotions basically help create our belief system. And कई बार ऐसा होता है that our surround, because think positive is such a dominant kind of an you can say affirmation or dominant kind of a belief that people have, that you only should think positive, or you should only be happy and try to remain in that high vibe state. But emotional intelligence is all about accepting all kinds of emotions that arise within yourself without judgment and without holding on to, or trying to create your belief system through the lenses of these emotions, because emotions are very transient. They are not permanent. So this entire, I think probably the more I'll talk about it, the more I will be able to understand, because there was very small things that in the movie that basically helped you to reconnect with your own emotions. And sometimes as healers, or sometimes as people who are too much into self-development, we also focus a lot on, you can say, running after positivity, happiness, joy, as if you experience sadness, it would be bad, or if you experience jealousy, that would be bad. So over a period of time, I think as you mature, you realize that all these emotions are part of you, right? And it's just an emotional state. And instead of a particular emotion trying to create your belief system, they're like, in that movie, they were like, when you are a small child, then you have like 5 primary emotions, wherein they identified joy as the happy emotion, then sadness, then there was anger, fear, and disgust. ये 5 primary emotions. So as a child, you play with these 5 emotions. Today I'm going to watch the first part. I've not watched. So the first part was mostly, I think, about these 5 emotions. And then the second part, they move on to like that, the girl. So the main character of this movie is a girl called Riley. And so they are explaining everything with respect to the emotional well-being and emotional journey of Riley. So probably in the first one, these 5 emotions, so they would have had like something about her childhood. But apart from these 5 emotions, in the part 2, they introduce a couple of more emotions, which are anxiety, because they show her part of life when she moves from, you can say, 2 teens, the puberty. So during puberty, the most of the hormones go for a toss, and so the new emotions that are introduced in the movie are anxiety, envy, boredom, embarrassment, and something called ennui, that is boredom. And and how they start. So when these 5 emotions were there, her belief system was, I'm a good girl. Okay. So that was a beautiful kind of belief system where this emotion called joy, what she does is she wanted her to experience or have only happy memories in order to create that beautiful belief system as I am good. Okay. So she throws away all the memories wherein she felt not so good. So uh, there is a mechanism. So they've shown the mind as kind of a storehouse where you store various kind of emotions. And so in this particular, you can say series, in this particular movie, the whole crux was like how even when you are battling with those new emotions like anxiety, so the anxiety, every emotion feels that I'm trying to save the feeler from a particular life situation. Okay. So none of these emotions are like bad emotions. Instead, they are trying to help you out in their own way. So anxiety feels the more, you can say, more scenarios that I create for you in a particular situation, it would be better for the person to manage that situation. So, like at like puberty, they show that when you are going through those rise of hormones, anxiety is really trying to figure things out for you so that you get the best in life. And so it's like super active. So that's why there's a lot of anxiousness in the teens. And even when you grow up, I think anxiety for some people is like a dominant emotion. I'm sure, like, we've all felt those emotions before. यहाँ तक समझ में आ रहा है? Any question?
No.
So now what happens is when these
बिना एंजाइटी के काफी लोग काम
हाँ जी
adults. I said even adults बिना एंजाइटी के कुछ लोग काम ही नहीं करते.
Yeah, true. And that is, I think that becomes कुछ लोगों का तो default emotion is anxiety. So they have to do something. The first thing is they start getting anxious about it. And then what happens is, you anxiety may you think of all the bad, how can things go wrong? So when you are thinking about or projections of what can go wrong, when you're seeing so much of them, then what happens is you start going down the energy. So you start feeling fearful, you start feeling embarrassed, you start feeling stuck, and it doesn't help in any way. Right? So the poor anxiety, which emotion, it shows that it works so hard to save her from a particular situation, but ultimately it loses control. So when it loses control, it's like you go into the palpitations, yeah, वो fear, एक अलग सा मेंटल और इमोशनल स्टेट हो जाता है जिसमें इंसान कुछ सोच नहीं पाता, कुछ कर नहीं पाता. And then you start creating a belief system wherein you are thinking that I'm not good enough, not a nice person, right? And it really overpowers your personality. So then there is this emotion, joy trying to come and save from anxiety, and sadness coming in. मतलब वो जो पुराने 5 इमोशन होते हैं वो आते हैं in order to save Riley from these new emotions that have like barged into her mind. So when they come in, they realize that सिर्फ ये जो 5 इमोशन मिलके I'm a good girl वाला जो belief system बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे by putting all the bad memories like at the back of the mind, जब उन्हें वापस जाना होता है राइडी के new emotions के पास, they had to go through those bad memories. And then she realizes, मतलब जो joy होती है जिसने ये सारे memories उसकी back of the mind में डाल दी होती है, she realizes that it's like you're putting all of that under the cover, right? तो हम जो कहते हैं ना, you are not accepting your bad memories. So what do? You just put them in the back of the mind, and someday it just comes up like a big, you can say, avalanche of bad memories, and it kind of overtakes your personality. So while she like this, these 5 emotions want to go back, they meet all those memories carelessly back of the mind डालते रहते because they don't want Riley to think that she's not a good girl. So when that avalanche, like वो जो emotion होता है उसको cross करके उन्हें आना पड़ता है, तो उसके लिए उन्हें वो they have to kind of bombard them. और जब वो bombard होते हैं, then they are everywhere in our mind. And then again उसके certain belief system बनना शुरू हो जाते हैं. So when that happens, then she probably has all self-doubt. So she thinks that I'm a good girl, and then she starts thinking, no, I'm not a good girl. I'm this, I'm that. But then the self itself tries to create a balance between the negative emotion and the positive emotion. So the learning from this was, in order to develop your personality, you have to make peace, or you have to accept complete you. The bad part of you, the sad part of you, the envious part of you, the failure part of you, the successful part of you. You have to integrate and accept and make peace with all those, little pieces of you. Because the moment you start judging or you become selective of yourself, then you are living in a glass which can break anytime. So although this was like a very kid kind of movie, kid friendly movie, but in the end, it's like, when she's too much anxious, she calls upon this beautiful emotion, joy. And instead of the emotion, so earlier what was happening, the emotion was trying to, you can say, manage a situation, instead of giving the right to Riley to choose which emotion. In the end, it shows that, she chooses to call joy. And when, she chooses joy, she, even joy is able to operate so beautifully at the console of a mind. So, that was a moment for me, which was really, really touching. Because kai baar hamari life mein hota hai, we are, into an ocean of sadness, right? And जब हमें कुछ भी ना दिख रहा हो कई बार, लेकिन हमारे अंदर कहीं ना कहीं एक स्ट्रेंथ होता है, which, if you are able to surrender to that strength, it will be able to find, that वो जो डूबते को तिनका का सहारा जो हम कहते हैं, it will be able to find that good thought or good memory that can again pull you back. So this can only happen if you allow yourself to be able to accept all parts of you without judging yourself. Otherwise, you will always need probably help of somebody else to, pull you out of a certain emotional state. So it was a really, really, a deep movie, and the way they created it. When you see such movies, you get to know that it's not that, somebody out there is creating all these, or, it's like time for people to know. So when such a mass movie is created and it is appreciated by so many people, you understand that now it is the right time for people to understand emotional well-being. It is the time for people to understand what is the sense of self, and what is, how important is your belief system. Because your beliefs are actually shaping your reality. So whatever you believe about yourself, that is what you put out into the world. That is how you will create your point of attraction. That is how you create your reality. And so everything depends upon how you are able to manage your emotions, how you're able to accept emotions, especially emotions like envy, instead of doubting yourself that, oh, I'm a bad girl, I was envious, or I'm a bad girl, boy, I was so embarrassed, or I was, if I'm bored, all of those things, if I'm fearful, because people want to label you, the society wants to label you. If you think like that, you are a bad person, or if you don't think like this, you are a good person. But you have to understand there is nothing good or bad. You are a person, and that person can have, all shades. It can be positive, it can be negative. But what do you do with that is important. What do you do with your negative emotions is important rather than, oh my God, you're thinking negative. But if you're able to hold those negative emotions and fuel probably your dreams, you are able to fuel a goal, manifest something bigger in your life, all those emotions are important, right? So I think earlier also we were doing these relationship next level session in Feb, wherein we were discussing about that energy or emotions are like these waves, tsunami. So you can ride on pain and create something beautiful. There are singers, there are artists who use their pain, who use their sorrow, grief in order to create masterpieces of music, of sculpture, of art. So being sad is not bad, but what do you do with that sadness is important. Being jealous is not bad, but what do you do with your jealousy? If you use that to become, somebody better than yourself, you make the most of your jealousy. So that is the key. There lies the magic of emotions, of your belief systems, of the idea of yourself, your personality, like we say. So we talk about ego. So in theosophy, you have, I think, the personality, the ego. So we talk it in a very negative sense, the ego. But this ego can actually make you do a lot of things. कभी कभी किसी की ईगो पे आ गया तो उसने इतने पैसे कमाए या उसने ऐसा कर दिया. So being egoist may not be bad for all of us, but what do you do with it will decide whether you're doing good or bad with it. So this understanding of emotions is super important. Now, again, for those people who are not able to handle their emotions, just that because they are a good girl or a good boy, they suppress those emotions. And when you suppress emotions, right, you end up with physical ailments. You end up with emotional and mental ailments. And for that you can look up the entire book of Louise Hay, where she says that every disease that you carry in your body is a result of suppression. I mean, 85% of the disease that you carry in your system is caused by suppression, or you can say excess of a certain lower emotion. So this is not the way. You have full right to express your anger. You have full right to express your sadness. But then what, you don't have to be sucked in. You have to then come out and understand this is an emotion and then ride on to a different emotion that will help you to move forward. Being stuck is the problem. To not grow is the problem. To not evolve is the problem. Emotions are never a problem. A bad, sad emotion is never a problem. And you can always utilize it to your benefit.
Yes, I understand. Because once I read the book by Louise Hay.
विकास आपकी आवाज थोड़ी क्लियर नहीं है.
I said, is it clear now?
थोड़ा दूर से आ रही है पर हाँ मैं ट्राई.
I said I read a book by Louis Hay,
Mhm.
and that was a book about how to heal your life and how to heal your no all the
Yeah,
diseases
he.
through your emotions.
Uh-huh. Yes. So that's a cult book. So Louis Hay did like this
Yes,
breakthrough study of emotions affecting your physical health.
yes,
And she's compiled it so beautifully. So even for ailments that we feel are genetic or we feel that are incurable, most of them are because of a certain emotion that you've been holding for a long time. So it's worth understanding that in no college, no university, no school, we are taught how to handle our emotions. And that's caused such a big problem. So if you see, school doesn't tell you about um, managing your emotions, school doesn't teach you about managing your money, school doesn't teach you much about how to manage your aspirations. There is a lot of gap in what the school teaches us. So now, more and more people are coming up, and probably you need those external kind of coaching in order to become, जो hands on experience life का है, वो करने के लिए आपको स्कूल में बिल्कुल सपोर्ट नहीं मिल रहा. So you need a changed, a revised curriculum. You need, your parents to become more, you can say, sensitized to all of these things, because like when I had a job, I started earning. At that point of time, I used to get like how much, 20K a month, and I did not know what to do with my money. So I पूरे जिंदगी आप पढ़ते हो, लिखते हो, और फिर सोचते हो आपको नौकरी मिल जाएगी, ये होगा वो होगा, and when you get the job, you don't know what to do with that money. And your parents also did not know much about what to do, because probably the kind of package that you were getting was something that they used to get in their 40s and 50s. So there was a big gap. Like I had, so LIC le lo, ye le lo, all of that. I still remember it was like my father could not help me much in order to manage my money. And it took me a long time to figure out how to invest in stocks, or how to invest in other asset classes. Or so for a middle class person, we really don't know what to do with the money and how to invest. And especially अगर सर्विस क्लास से आ रहे हो तब तो और मुसीबत है. बिजनेस वाले तो फिर भी मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ा बहुत बिजनेस का सेंस होता होगा तो कुछ कर लेते होंगे. But it was very, very different. So now I think by the time kids reach 10, 12, they should know how to manage their money and what is investment all about. All of these things are so important and practical. Similarly, I think emotional intelligence, telling people that embarrassment is not something that, you have to feel scared about. But if you feel embarrassed and then you're like, okay, everybody feels it, and we normalize those emotions, I think we can help so many children become better. Yesterday, become better. Yeah. So I think all of these movies, and the movie is a big media. So when a movie comes in and does so well, and it's really doing so well, we get uh, probably we'll see more and more people. Agar the understanding ho jaye, and I hope the movie is like seeping in, then there is a lot of benefit from people understanding about emotions and helping their kids to understand emotions better. So I really like the movie, and I thought, in today's GIC, I would speak about it. And it's a good reminder for us. I remember a long time back, I written, emotions are energy in motion. So emotions, they don't stop. They keep moving, right? And when they keep moving, they keep transforming also. So, your joy will transform into sadness, maybe anger, all of that, they keep interchanging. So don't hold on to a particular emotion, even in your meditations. If you're just looking for joy, you're just looking for a bliss, then you're holding on to an emotion. So, but meditation ka essence is not joy. Meditation ka essence is not calmness or peacefulness. It's not the essence. The essence of meditation is to be able to experience all of this, in the same capacity. You see them, you don't hold them, you don't identify with them, and you just say, okay, yes, it feels good, but it must be released. You don't have to get attached to a particular emotion, a particular experience. And that is when your meditation becomes deeper. So कई बार लोग कहते हैं अब मैंने meditate किया but I don't feel peaceful, which is fine. It might happen because peace is basically part of your energy field. So some days when you are meditating in a chaotic environment, maybe your energy field experience the chaos outside. Sometimes it might be within yourself and you experience chaos during meditation. But you need to understand that it has nothing to do with the meditation. So meditation is not about peace. Meditation is not about calm. Meditation is not about joy. Meditation is connecting, accepting, witnessing all your thoughts and emotions with detachment. Okay. Any questions, Vikas? क्योंकि मेडिटेशन में भी बहुत बार होता है we tend to get attached. आज का मेडिटेशन उतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ, so
meditation is always changing.
Yeah,
Meditation is an always changing experience.
it is not so true. It is not the same experience, and through your meditation you'll get to know about you.
So it is always changing. कभी कभी बहुत peaceful होगा, कभी you are very agitated, more agitated than जब आपने शुरू किया था उससे ज्यादा agitated हो.
हाँ.
ऐसा भी हो.
Yeah. So basically, meditation is a process by which you bring down the divine energy. Divine energy is like a fertilizer. Okay. So fertilizer का क्या काम होता है? Fertilizer ये नहीं देखता कि ये weed है या ये seed है, झाड़ है, ये झाड़ का बीज है या फिर ये फूलों का बीज है या फलों का बीज है. Fertilizer सब कुछ fertilize करता है, right? So divine energy is like that. Whatever is within you, so जिस emotion को लेके आप meditate करते हैं वो उसको amplify कर देता है. एंड वेन यू एक्ट, तो इसीलिए जब आप कहते हैं ना कि हम पहले बैठे थे तब तो हम ऐसे नहीं फील कर रहे थे, लेकिन आफ्टर द मेडिटेशन यू आर ऑन अ हाइटेंड स्टेट. सो दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस. एंड दिस लाइक फुल मून साइकिल, जो ये हमारा मून साइकिल होता है, जो डिवाइन एनर्जी और मून का कॉम्बिनेशन है वो फिर और फर्दर एम्पलीफाई कर देता है. ओके, तो ये हो गया. फिर उसके बाद अगर आप सन का वो ले लीजिए, सन का रेवोल्यूशन. सन के रेवोल्यूशन में आपके पास इक्विनॉक्सेस और सोल्स्टिस आते हैं, वो फर्दर एम्पलीफाई कर देते हैं सारी चीजें. तो एंड देन ऑब्वियसली यू हैव दीस कॉन्स्टेलेशंस कमिंग इन, दे विल आल्सो एम्पलीफाई. तो बहुत सारी चीजें आपके साथ लगी हैं. And when you are doing your meditation, you're getting an opportunity to experience all of that together. So it's a big thing that you are doing. So when you're meditating, basically you're trying to get in tune with the moon cycles, you're trying to get in tune with the sun cycles, you're trying to get in tune with the constellation and the energies within yourself. So you think that you are meditating, but you're doing a bigger process. It's a huge process that is going on in order to make your energies more subtle, more, when I say subtle, it is more fine, refined, so that your experience are heightened. And when your experiences are heightened, we are able to experience life in full potential, full potency. So कभी boring नहीं होती. I feel the people who meditate or are in tune with themselves, their life is never boring. The life is full of action. There's so much going on that you start enjoying and looking forward to more experiences and more things that are coming in your life. And that is what makes life so exciting, right? Any questions?
No.
We are good?
Yes.
Okay, so let's prepare. One announcement that I wanted to do, I think 21st को है Guru Purnima, right? शायद. So we have 21.
आज एकादशी है.
आज एक कल है.
नहीं, फर्स्ट को.
21 जुलाई को है, संडे को है. So we have 21 days. Okay. From here to, so 21 days. I want you today to take some sankalp in your life, anything that you want to, move forward. And for 21 days, just maintain and let's do this without breaking. So we have continuous 21 days of these meditation and then we move to Guru Purnima. So कोई भी ऐसी चीज है जो आप अपनी लाइफ में quickly move कराना चाहते हो, तो take a sankalp from today and start focusing on that one thing till Guru Purnima. And I'm sure with the blessings of my teacher and all the wonderful things that I've experienced during this Bhutan trip, I'm very, very positive that life will give you that with proper protection. Okay, so let's start with these 21 days, and I'm offering these 21 days, so these sessions to especially to my teacher, as a service. Okay, so let's start. Close your eyes. Be still, be aware. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Inhale the purifying prana. Exhale the used up prana. Connect your tongue to the palate, the soft part. And just place it so that you feel comfortable during the session. Gently put your face slightly tilted upwards, slightly tilted. Let us invoke to the Supreme Lord, to all the great Buddhas, especially Buddha Shakyamuni, Buddha Avalokiteshvara, Buddha Padmasambhava, all the Bodhisattvas, all the great gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual elders and spiritual elders and helpers, to our spirit guides, to our guardian angels, to our higher self, especially to my teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui, and all the beings of light, all the devas of love, mercy, and compassion. We thank you all for your blessings of love, divine protection, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of good health, long life, illumination, spiritual growth, success, prosperity, and abundance. In full faith, we thank you all. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love, we thank you. Be aware of the energies and blessings flowing through the Supreme Being, passing through Lord Mahaguruji mainly, passing through Master Choa Kok Sui, passing through your higher self and entering your crown, cleansing, healing, disintegrating any dirty, diseased energy, any lower emotions not helping or supporting your highest good. May all of these thought forms, patterns, emotions be disintegrated and transmuted by the highest light of God, by the divine light. So be it. Visualize these energies flowing like a waterfall of light through your mental body, emotional body, etheric body, and your physical body. Be aware that this energy is cleansing, healing, regenerating, revitalizing every particle of your being, especially your physical self. Your skin, your bones, your blood, plasma, your internal organs, your major chakras, your minor chakras, all your indriya, all of them are being cleansed, healed, regenerated, revitalized by the divine energies flowing through you. Allow your body and your system to absorb the replenishing life force energy. May this energy help regenerate and revitalize every cell of your body, strengthening every muscle, every bone, strengthening every organ, cleansing every artery, vein, cleansing every organ of your body, cleansing all the glands, all the lymph nodes, balancing and harmonizing every system of your body. Just take a deep breath. Make it 3 breaths. Be aware of your body as a beautiful cross. Be aware of the Trinity within. The Trinity on the horizontal axis being, on the vertical axis being the right thoughts, the right feeling, and the right action. Focus on the higher chakras for the right thoughts. Focus on the heart, the solar plexus for the right feelings. Focus on the sacral and the Muladhara chakra as the right action. So be aware of your crown, your ajna and throat for right hearts, the Shiva aspect. Feel the energy of the Shiva within, the thinker. Or the one who conceptualizes, ideas. And visualize the energy of Shiva, purifying the three chakras, the upper three chakras in your system, with right thinking, right intention. So be it, so it is. Send your gratitude to the Shiva aspect within you. Deep breath. And bring your attention down to your heart and the solar plexus. Be aware of the Vishnu aspect within you, the love aspect, energizing the heart and the solar plexus, creating the right feelings. So inhale the blessing of Lord Vishnu. And fill your heart and solar plexus chakra with the right emotions. Right emotions. Let yourself feel what is for your highest goods. So good. May what I think be aligned with what I feel. So good. Be grateful. Now we will move on to the lower two chakras and the Brahma aspect, the creator aspect. The right actions. May the right thinking, right feeling help me take the right actions in my life. So gently welcome the Brahma aspect or the creator aspect within you. And let it heal, align your sacral and your Muladhara chakra. I create, I act in alignment with what I think, what I feel. And I want you to mentally visualize the power of Trinity within you, expressing itself for you to become the right human being, the right person in this lifetime. So take a deep breath and with a lot of reverence, gratitude, just gently invoke, salute, pay your respects to the three aspects of Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma within yourself. Activating the vertical axis within you. Feel your chakras become activated with this beautiful energy of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the Trinity. The Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the Trinity. So be it, so it is. Now focus your attention at the center. Be aware that the heart is the point of intention, the right intention. When you set the right intention, you balance your life by balancing the act of receiving and giving. So be aware of the horizontal axis within yourself. And be aware that you're receiving from the left side and giving from the right side. And you're doing it with the right intention. And you balance these axes within yourself. So visualize yourself creating this cross of balance, of cycle within yourself. And to constantly balance, improve, and progress in your life. So take a deep breath and once again do this visualization of your vertical axis with the activated chakras and the horizontal axis with the intent to give and receive and balance this equation in your life. You neither take too much nor give too less. You balance whatever God gives you. You receive and you share. Whether it's love, emotionally, mentally, through your actions, you balance your life. You don't hold on and disbalance your system. So just promise to yourself that I will consciously try to balance these energies within myself. Just like the sun balances itself during the equinoxes and the solstice, I will balance the energy of my system through the right thinking, right feeling, right action, by right intention, by receiving and giving. Just visualize yourself as this constant evolution, on a constant evolutionary and transformation cycle. And this is how you improve yourself, by constantly trying to align your thinking, feeling, and action, balancing the act of giving and receiving. And this way, when you continuously, consciously keep creating this balance within yourself, you become a perfect human being. You master yourself. Lord God, grant me with the blessings of self-mastery, with the art of being a perfect human being, or the pursuit of being the perfect human being. May this help me become a better version of myself. And may this understanding go deeper and deeper into my being, help remove the obstacles of procrastination, overthinking, overfeeling, overindulgement, overholding, over-receiving, malintention. All of these weeds be cleared from my system so that I may become a better, proper functioning human that I'm supposed to be in this lifetime. So be it, so be it, so it is. Lord God, thank you for this understanding. Thank you for this lesson, this teaching. And may I utilize this in times of delusion, especially when I feel deluded, when I feel I'm not doing the right thing. May I get connect back to my internal cross and create that momentum within myself. God, thank you. We will chant the Vajra Guru mantra and utilize the energies to do the great invocation. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Om. 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 Put your hands in the blessing position. Visualize a small earth in front of you. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. May the great teacher return to earth. May love descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out. And may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out. And may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times and bless each and every person, every being without exception on this planet with the blessings of creating the balance of the cross within themselves. May each and every person be able to invoke for the Trinity within themselves and be able to master balancing the cycle of give and receive with the right intention through us. So be it. So be it. So it is. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum. May all beings in the higher world, middle worlds, and lower worlds be divinely blessed with the love, light, power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. May all of humanity, may all of animal kingdom, all of plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, and all the beings be divinely blessed with the love, light, and power of God. So be it. May all angels, may all beings, may all archangels, may all the great gurus, holy masters, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas be divinely blessed by the Supreme God with love, light, and power. So be it, so be it, so it is. May the will of the higher beings manifest by the will of the human beings on this planet. May all of us be divinely blessed by this supreme balance of the internal cross within us, with the awakening of the Trinity within us, and with the balance of the cycle of good intention and giving and receiving. May all of us be divinely guided, divinely protected in achieving this balance in our life. So be it, so be it, so it is Tathastu. A deep breath. Share it with your loved ones, your children, your husband, your wives, your spouse, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your extended family, friends, your colleagues, and people who work with you, your clients, anybody who benefits from your energy. May all of them, without exception, be divinely blessed by the grace of God. So be it. So be aware of the base of your feet and the base of your spine. Visualize a stream of light going deep, deep down into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be healed. May Mother Earth be regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be blessed with good water, good earth, good air. May Mother Earth be blessed with good rainfall, a balance of the natural forces. So be it, so be it, so it is. May there be abundance and prosperity for our Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, so it is. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the great, great ones, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels. We thank you all for your priceless blessings. Thank you for this beautiful meditation, beautiful visualization. Thank you for the divine protection. Thank you, Matthew, for this visualization. In full faith, we thank you. Deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. So you can open your eyes with a big, broad smile.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vikas. I hope this was a beautiful, it was a short reel that it came across today, and it made so much of sense to me that I thought I'll include it in the meditation tonight. And probably that 30-second reel became like a meditation in itself. So thank you, Vikas, for the opportunity, and I hope we kickstart the 21 days with full energy.
Sure, sure.
Okay, good night. God bless. Bye-bye.